Because I don't know what I want somebody to do yet. Like I know what they can do, but I don't know what I want to make that their job. Like if I want to hire somebody who's another me, I'm going to really overpay for somebody like that. If I'm going to hire somebody just to do something, I still got health department stuff I got to work through. So, and they're like 3 months behind. Doesn't make me happy.
There's a lot of that going around. Our part-timer Rick, who is working on getting a barbecue truck, it's taken 3 weeks to get responses to questions. Even, yeah. So I said, you might want to shop another county.
Absolutely.
Just float it out and see if you get responses. And then I said, you don't have to be licensed in the county that you're in.
Correct.
You can go to any county. So
Rick, if you're listening to this, I'm not licensed in the county I live in.
And you were the example that I brought up. And I said, I live in Ottawa County now, and I'm still getting my licensing through Kent County. I don't want to have to go through it all again. And Ottawa County's, yes, they are.
Just so much rigmarole.
We got behind on comments with me yelling at you. Sorry. It's all for rating Skippy.
I understand. I'll take it personally. No big deal.
That's right. I take everything you say personally too.
Mm-hmm.
Still worrying about last week. Justin said on Wednesday he had to sell out. Wednesday they.
Hold on a second.
I gotta get to
this. Stop the comments.
No, we gotta get to the comments. We gotta get to the comments because they're about the first thing we were talking about.
Hold on. You mentioned earlier.
Context, man. We're gonna get out of context.
No, we're not. You mentioned earlier business model. Different business model. You were 100% accurate. I got a couple people telling me that when I was saying that I wasn't going to hire somebody, or I was actually taking time off and just shutting down the food truck for a time being. I had a couple people tell me, is Josh yelling at you? Is he angry that you're not following what he does? And the answer is no. He is angry. He's as short and angry little elf as I am. So
I was not angry that you weren't doing it. I just don't understand.
And I didn't understand how a 1-star review could be an opportunity for growth. But anyway.
I think every 1-star review is an opportunity for growth. Any negative comment is an opportunity for growth.
Some of them. Where
there's not opportunity for growth is positive comments. That's why negative ones are so much more valuable.
Or fun. Anyway, please, Justin. What can we do for Justin?
We're going to circle back to this fucking thing. You're going to wish I was still on delay.
You're fine.
He said on Wednesday they had a sellout. It's a setup he does every week. There's us and 2 others, usually a hot dog cart and a pizza truck. Pizza truck didn't show, and we didn't know he wasn't coming. Bought enough for a day like we usually have. Realistically, we could have doubled our money, but because I only brought what we had, we sold out. So, yeah. And then want to get to Bernie's first comment. I agree 100% with Josh. We're not going to read the rest of the comment. And
read the rest of the comment. Gosh, can't pick and choose.
Sure I can. People are relying on that food truck to have food for the event. It would be different if it was a food truck rally for 25 or with 25 trucks.
Is it okay? Is it because I was an example I was gonna bring up. If you went to a food truck for Friday in Grand Rapids, and
I'd sell out in an hour because there's other options. People aren't relying on, just like you said, emotionally, it's different. We wouldn't have gotten a 1-star review probably because there's other food options. They're not relying solely on us for food.
So it's granted, it's a type of event that would bring disappointment.
Everything's contextual. Sure, if someone was coming to a food truck Friday just to see us, and we were for some reason done 2 hours early, yeah, I can see it. We also overcook dramatically for those events because we know there's going to be so many people there and there's other people that are going to be selling out. So we do everything in our power that if it comes down to that, we're the last truck standing. We're the last option for food. So, yeah, we don't lose money on those, but there's money left on the table for those only because we cook too much.
So it's an event by event basis on what you are
And
disappointed in.
the winery, I don't consider an event. See,
No,
that's where you and I are different.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
just the verbiage that we're using. I understand what you mean by it, but
Yeah.
you popping up somewhere,
Mhm.
because I don't think the winery would be considered roadside, because you're not necessarily roadside. You're on somebody's private property to feed their guests. You might have some of your regulars go there
Wait, hold on.
and and eat there, right? They're
Mhm.
making it an event. They're making an event out of it, versus when you're parked at the former Dutt Marathon, but the insurance agency you're at, that's roadside because you're on the road. Like, you're there. People see you, okay, let's turn around, blah blah.
Mhm.
But that's why I say that those where I get the differences. And
I get what you're saying, yes, but yeah, for me, an event is an event.
like a food truck
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah, it's an event. You know,
I
so
got
a community event like our concert in the park series. That's an event for me.
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah, it's different than roadside, and it's different than the winery, in my opinion.
Okay. We've established that you have a lot of opinions.
Me, yep. What were we talking about before that?
Bernie was.
Oh yeah, agreeing with me. Yeah. Because events you don't know. So like those bigger events, like a food truck Friday, which is a huge event in Grand Rapids.
Mm-hmm.
Irish and Ionia, a huge event. So we're cooking based on max possible numbers. What's the most money we can make in a day? How much food can we make to make the most money based on the number of people that we think are going to be there?
What is
So
the
yeah,
most you've made in a
we
day?
look at those roadside. I don't think we've hit 5 yet.
No, like just overall in a day, whatever event you want to take, non catered.
Well, that's yeah. I don't think we've hit 5. Non catered, I don't think we've hit 5. If we did, it was just over, and I can't think of where it was. So, yeah, I know we've done in the 4s a handful of times, but like for Irish and Ionia, we had enough food to do probably 9, and we did 35. That one stung a little bit. I'm glad they had a dumpster on site.
What was worse, that or art prize?
Yeah.
Yeah. See. Get mad at me again. I'll bring up all the bad memories.
That's fine. There's plenty of them. I would say that Irish and Ionia was worse because the art price thing was 3 days, so we were able to adjust. So it wasn't 3 days of losing our asses. It was a day and a half, and it's like, oof, let's adjust big time. So,
okay. What else is Bernie saying? Anybody agreeing with me? Is there anybody agreeing with me?
Not really, no. Bernie also, and I'm reading all the comments. You can go on YouTube and see them. Bernie says, business models? I thought Josh wanted to make money and Skippy wanted to do barbecue comps and break even. Just kidding.
Whatever. Right now, Bernie, Skippy just wants to get out of the goddamn house. Okay.
Justin says, you just need to add a category, roadsides, events, setups. Yeah. And then Justin also says, we all know when an event is. If someone else posts about you being in a place, that's a setup that's been booked. And the roadside is what food trucks decide to set up that the public can come. Yeah.
For the most part.
Potatoes, everybody. But generally, when I think of events, it's mostly catered stuff that's what I think of immediately.
Or multiple food trucks.
Yeah, so I go events, festivals, roadside is kind of my 3-tier verbiage. So it just takes me a second. I gotta, when Skippy says events for stuff, I just have to process differently and get myself into Skippy's head, which is a scary, scary place. Anyways, Skippy, you hiring somebody is all up to you, and that's fine. And however you want to run your business and protect yourself and your business from these mishaps is up to you, and that is all you. Doesn't mean that it's wrong because I don't understand it. I just I just hate to see people lose business because of injuries.
I absolutely agree.
When I hope
I hate
the best,
losing business because of fucking injuries.
And for me, in my brain, it's preventable, you know. And yeah, it sucks to hire somebody and to send money out your window that you don't necessarily need to send out. But it's a nice insurance policy.
Maybe I have a little bit. Maybe I'm jaded because I was supposed to do this with my best friend and he decided he didn't want to, and now it's hard for me to trust somebody else to take care of something that's mine. Fuck, I hated I hated driving in the passenger seat when somebody's pulling my trailer. Like, oh, you can see that bump there? Hey, can we freaking settle down, please?
Yeah, I get it. And I wasn't the best passenger with Chris driving, but on our way back from an event in Grand Rapids, I was in the back seat and I slept. So even rode in the trailer for about a half mile between the gas station and the park and ride to drop off Caleb. I had some stuff to get done.
You slicing brisket as he's driving. Oh, Josh, what happened to your hand? Well, I dropped 4 fingers.
I tell you what, it is really disorienting to ride in the trailer. Like, you can kind of feel right and left turns, but I could have swore he turned in the wrong freaking direction. And that when we pulled into the parking ride, he was turning around and we weren't at the parking ride. I thought for sure we were in a different spot. But anyways, yeah.
Were you always looking over your shoulder, making sure nothing fell on top of you?
Our trailer does really good. I'm still amazed. And I'm more baffled when we have a really smooth ride somewhere and like everything on the shelf falls off. I'm like,
I can hit every bump and everything's there, but
I feel the trailer getting airborne on some of these highways from the bumps and nothing moves. And then, I back down my driveway and I got noodles all over the floor or something.
Did you see, speaking of noodles, did you see Nick's TikTok about mac and cheese?
Which one? Recent?
Yeah.
No, the last mac and cheese video I saw from him was a while ago.
So the one that came across my For You page was in his fridge, 2 6-inch deep half pans of macaroni noodles, cooked. He drops them in a pot of boiling water for like 30 seconds. Not rehydrates them, but
just heats them.
Loosens them up a little bit. Drops them in a I think a deep third pan, and then he's got his cheese sauce right there, and he just puts in as much cheese sauce as he wants to mix it up.
Yeah, great. That's a lot of how a lot of restaurants do it too.
Yeah, I think so.
So they par cook noodles and then they'll reheat and then add cheese sauce. I have not had luck holding cheese sauce.
You hold cheese sauce every day.
Different cheese sauce.
Okay, you're right.
Holding nacho cheese is way different than canned nacho cheese sauce is way different than holding the cheese sauce for our mac and cheese.
Stuff that you're making.
Yeah. We have a problem with it getting gritty.
Yeah.
And then I've also had it separate on me. And once that happens, it's done.
Yeah.
It won't come back together.
It's grease and curd.
Yeah. It won't come back together. So,
and maybe that's what he's doing is a cheese sauce that he adds stuff to it.
And it's just temperature. So if you can hold it at the perfect temperature, it's fine. Yeah. what we do works for us.
Absolutely.
We have creamy mac and cheese all day. It doesn't get dry, for the most part. I mean, not saying we don't have our days, but it always amazes me how differently mac and cheese can be from one day to the next, making it the exact same way with the exact same ingredients. So I don't know. 2 gallons of milk is 2 gallons of milk. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we definitely have days where it's creamier than other days. I don't know why. I have not been able to figure it out. Unless it's a noodle thing, and it's dependent on how done the noodles are and how much of the gluten is released, maybe.
Yeah.
So
Once they get mushy,
yeah, but
that's no go.
Bernie says, gotta brag a little, and you guys are the only ones who would get it and appreciate it. We hit 100,000 in sales between June and July, 53 in June, 48 in July, all catering with one vending. Holy S, man.
Jesus.
Hells yeah. 100,000 in catering in 2 months. That's pretty good.
I call
That's really
bullshit.
good. I wish I could do that. Bernie would like to see those invoices, please. Or Skippy would. Yeah, way to go, man. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you were talking about percentages up on sale. I didn't want to open anything else on my laptop at the time because we were struggling to maintain a signal. Yeah, we can pull those up. I am still working through my percentages on stuff. I was not super up to date on entering my receipts and stuff, and I'm really trying to go more granular on some items this year. So I'm separating out some stuff that's inside of receipts for shopping. So
As you're looking that up, I have a question. Portion size for 3 meats, 3 sides.
what do you mean
To figure out how much to cook. Quarter pound?
For like a wedding or something?
Company luncheon.
Yeah, I don't change my portion size.
So you're still banking 4 ounces per.
Yeah, a quarter pound for each.
Okay.
And unless they
thought.
say that we only want half chicken and half brisket, I'm doing full amounts for the head count for each protein. And that
So
means they're gonna have some leftover food, but I'm okay with it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, the company luncheon that I'm helping my friend with. It's technically mine, but I gave it to him. Was 250 people. Automotive facility. 3 meats, 3 sides.
Square did make a kind of a reverted change to credit card processing on their screens.
I couldn't tell you.
So the only way you could get the change for like a cash order to stay on the screen was to enable the receipt option on the customer facing screen.
Okay.
Otherwise, it just kind of flashes and goes away. So they've re-added it. So they've fixed it now. So now it shows on the screen. It holds there.
Oh, until you go to the
until you hit new order. Yep.
Yeah.
Which is nice because there's been plenty of times when we've had to go back and pull the transaction to figure out, because we're talking while we're doing change and stuff, and sometimes you forget. And so that change has been made. And the whole do not remove card thing, I hope they fix it.
Let me ask you this: your card, when they put it in, is the chip down or chip up?
Chip is down.
Okay.
How we have normal setup, chip is down.
All right, so that's the way I do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many people tell me, like my girls that work with me tell me that I'm wrong. Like chip should be up, and I'm like, hold on a second. If you look at it,
yep. In most places it is chip up, but it's because that display we flip it over so it's upside down.
Yes.
Yeah. So if it's connected to the rest of the POS, it's chip side up.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I looking at? Oh, sales trends. Oh, we are 0%. What the fuck? Why did you reset? Oh, that drives me nuts. This year versus same period previous year. Year to year, we are up 10%.
Good.
Month over month. This month, July 1st to the 29th. This is not the same prior year. There we go. For July, we are currently up 19.5%.
Good.
I've been looking at our little bar chart all month long. And there's this last day that's almost a $7,000 day. And I've really never thought about it too much other than, well, that's going to kind of even out the numbers a little bit once we get there. But it was on Saturday, I think, that I said, you know what, I'm going to go look to see what we did that day, because I don't remember us doing any huge caterings over the summer, nothing that big. So I look, and it's, first of all, it's a Monday. And as soon as I saw it's a Monday, I'm like, I fucking remember this day. So it was a Monday, and we had 2 Tuesday events. So August 1st events and an August 4th event, and they all paid early on July 31st. So that $6,800 is actually August sales and not July sales.
Mm-hmm.
So when I made that a mental adjustment, so yeah, we've already beaten last July, which was then with the adjustment about 37,000. So we're at 39 right now. So we're still hoping to hit 45 this month. We just got to do another $5,400
Cool.
in the next 2 days. So, yeah,
should be able to get that right up.
We'll make a run at it. But yeah, so 37 for last July, and then August was like 34 or 44. I'm sorry, almost 45. Yeah, 45 and some change. So yeah, July is just that month. I don't know. It's just that month. Even though it's better this month, we can't. Part of it is we take 4 days off too, so we have extra days off. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. We're getting better at scheduling it. So,
squirrel moment. Today is National Chicken Wing Day and National Lasagna Day.
Awesome. Maybe I'll make some lasagna tonight. We have yet to cook chicken wings this year.
I've cooked them for catering.
Yeah, I would really love for the price to come down. Bernie says, appreciate the love. August is not looking so hot right now. Got to find about 14 in sales to match last year's August. Would love to chat numbers sometime. I'll be transparent. Okay. On the show, Bernie, or do you want a private conversation?
Josh loves his private conversations.
No, I mean, if he wants to come on the show, that'd be awesome and have another perspective. Good morning, Matt.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Do you watch the show Big Brother?
No.
Oh, okay.
I personally think it's trash.
I mean, it's reality TV, so yeah, most of it is.
Well, I put that more on the line of Real Housewives trash than. So,
funny story is the one of the contestants on there actually works at a real video store.
Cool.
And he looks like he works at a video store. He's got the hair. The hair and the mustache that makes him look like a cartoon villain that is going to tie you to the railroad tracks.
Oh, so yeah, it's everything's great. Glad the delay got fixed on the show. Sorry for those that were on earlier and left. Yeah. So when are you back to work? When's your?
I know
you're off competing this weekend again.
Yep, I have my first follow-up this Wednesday. Hopefully I get the brace unlocked a little bit so I have a little mobility, a little more mobility, I should say. And then right now I have it scheduled as the second week of August.
Okay.
I haven't got rid of anything there yet.
So just a few weeks out.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about. Here's what I'm actually thinking about is
Mhm.
I have the week of like the 4th through the 10th off or whatever that week is, and that's my local county fair.
Okay.
I was really thinking about. They want $1,700 to get in for the week, and I was thinking about calling them up and just having the trailer down there and just having my girls work it, and I'll cook the food here, and they can take it down there in Cambros, and
Mm-hmm. That's
I'd have to.
exactly what we were thinking about for our second trailer when we get there.
I was the
Everything.
problem is with mac and cheese because I can't cook it here. I have to cook it there, and then I have to give them the recipe, and they would have to be able to do it correctly. That's my
Mhm.
only worry.
The only way to do it is to do it, and to do it with them once and see if they can do it. It's going to cost you $100 to make 2 batches of mac and cheese. Well, not even that, because you don't have to make full batches. So
Oh, but I will.
yeah, no, for that, yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, you got a couple weeks, right? When's the
Yes.
fair? Yeah. So
Next
get your
week.
girls over, and you guys go through the process. You know. So, and that's where I'm talking about with the whole employee thing and training somebody. It's you can do this and you can spend a couple $100 to make mac and cheese over and over again with them.
Mm-hmm.
But the potential growth in sales, of thousands of dollars that you can gain from it is worth it. And then that's one step closer to not having to be everything all the time.
Yeah. True that.
I mean, since you have the time right now, that's the thing. You have the time right now.
Yeah.
Where it's easy for you to be able to train somebody on how to do something, and all it's going to cost you is some product.
Yep.
And then you just got to figure out what you're going to do with the mac and cheese afterwards.
Yeah, I'll call them and see if they have any openings. They have to have openings.
Yeah. So, well, good. I hope you get in. I have reached out to a couple of our county fairs and never get a response back. So I don't know if the carnies they bring in have exclusivity. I've never seen proper food trucks there. They've all been the normal
carny food
stuff. So, but yeah, I'd love to figure out how to get near.
So
where everybody's walking from the yard parking lots passing.
The only thing that I've heard about doing something like this is that they prioritize the carny food to be up front, where everybody, and then they put the non-carny food like in the back. So I'd have to figure out if that's because I don't want to be in the back.
Yeah,
I mean that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I'll call them, see what I can find out, see if it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Well, good. I'm joining our Grand Rapids Food Truck Association finally, and hopping on a couple other Chamber of Commerce. What am I looking for? What's the thing for the cities?
Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah, the thing you join.
DDA?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I think it's
chamber members. Yeah, chamber members. Yeah. So, because we're now losing out on stuff because we're not chamber members in certain communities.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. I get it that you're going to prioritize those that are our members. So,
true that.
But that's why we didn't get into Gus Macker.
Really?
So yeah.
Interesting.
So, the chamber organized it, so they prioritized chamber food trucks over non. And they had less than food. So, and when I say less than food, I mean less than people as well.
Yeah.
There's a guy in that county that only takes cash, which isn't a problem. Whatever. He also owns an ATM that he puts outside of his food truck and charges a $4 processing fee to take cash.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, smart guy. I'm just saying, he's not dumb. It's
a little sleazy.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not.
I'm going to charge you to get money to give me money.
It's like the strip club that charges a $20 processing fee to use their ATM.
Right.
Yeah.
But they also take credit cards at the Love Boutique, so.
No love in the champagne room.
Yeah. So,
yes, I am competing this week. Good luck to us.
Yep.
It's for the top 5 in KCBS. Points is coming because it's a 50-team contest. So I'm doing 2 rubs and 2 sauces, and we're going to go for it. Just going to go have fun. I need to
you never know, man.
house.
You never know. It's all about those 6 judges.
It's all about tenderness.
It's all about the 6 judges. Fuck yeah, man. Flavor doesn't mean anything if it's tough as hell.
True that. This tastes good, but I can use it as an elastic band. We've all had those days.
Yep.
No, I'm actually, the cafe owner is bringing my trailer there Thursday, and as a payment, I'm giving him all my comp leftovers.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, so he'll enjoy it because they're going camping, so they'll have some pork and ribs. And
we got I think we locked in a big event at the Binder Park Zoo. They're doing a wine thing.
Yes, they are.
Are you going to be there too?
No, I referred you.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I had them call you. They reached out. No,
she had her food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
different person.
Yeah, maybe same event though. So the Corks and Kegs event.
Yep.
Yeah, she
You're
had
the
her,
only one. You're the only one I knew that's over there that I could refer to. So
she had her food at Deep Roots. That's where she talked to me at. So unless she was just she made a trek to go try the food after talking to you.
No, it was a guy.
Okay.
It was a guy I talked to.
Oh, well, cool.
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Why can't you do it?
I'm booked.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. 4 to 5 trucks is what they're saying. For
this
like 5,000 people or something like that, maybe.
So they have a new Horrocks market in Battle Creek. It's right at it took over the old Sears inside their mall. And so I talked to the guy. That was 2 years ago. I said I was booked the day, but I'd love to do it next year or this year. And he called me and said, "Hey, this is what we're doing." I'm like, son of a bitch.
Huh. Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Anyways, we're past. I know it hasn't felt like it. I appreciate everybody listening and
that's gonna be on my trailer just like that. Sorry.
Hey, I won a lot of Donovan Edwards autographed football stuff. That's for Caleb, who's listening, who was in the same raffle bucket as I was. Sucker. Yeah, we had a really good raffle. I won. I bought $100 worth of tickets, so it's Wingspan for $20. And I said, split them up for me into 3 different buckets. These 3 buckets. I won 2 out of the 3 buckets. Raz won the only one I didn't win. So, out of our table of 4 people, we won 5 prizes.
What did you win?
Some golf.
Oh.
It was like a foursomes at 4 different courses.
I would have laughed.
It was a really nice package.
I would have laughed if it was Lions.
You get to pick what you're putting in for. So it's they have the buckets in front of all the stuff, so we got to pick what we wanted.
That's right.
But I got a really nice Yeti cooler with 3 Yeti cups. So
cool.
that's worth over the $100 already. And then, Donovan Edwards, Michigan football, and a hat. I could use him to have a really big year this year. That'd be nice. Up the eBay value of those items.
I remember when I worked at Quicken Loans, and they had 3 or 4 years in owning the Cavs. They were giving away signed jerseys for people that no longer are on the team. So I got one of them. I can't remember who it was now, but
Yeah.
I know it was a 3-point or a guy who always shot threes, but I can't remember his name.
At this point, you need them to go like absolutely insane crazy. Kill his family or something like that, and he needs to be infamous now so that
the autographs some value or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it is anymore.
Oh. All right, everybody. Thank you, and I believe at 9:00 next Monday it should work for everybody. So, peace out, homies. Bye.
Barring a delay.